Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about data handling. Okay, this is your 24th chapter in your textbook. Okay, so from this chapter we are going to learn the basics of statistics. Statistics is also a branch of mathematics. Okay, it's also one of the science subjects. Okay, data. See, data are individual pieces of factual information recorded and used for the purpose of analysis. Okay, so recently we collected your information, right? For child information, to fill child information forms, we collected your information about your ration cards or something about your family details or like that. Okay, so these data, these information will be called as data. Okay, from this data, we can analyze something important things. Okay, so this collection of data is an important thing in statistical data analysis. Okay, to analyze something or some information or to know the information, this data will be very useful. Okay, so generally government institutions also do surveys or experiments to collect the data about the people. Okay, so for every 10 years our government of India will conduct census, right? So from this census they are going to know about our family details, about our things which we have in our houses. Okay, all these things they will know through this census details. Okay, through this census, a detailed information about the population of a country can be made available. So, how many people are living in particular state? Okay, these things we can know from this census details. Okay, so now you understood now what is data? So, data is nothing but a collection of information. Okay, that to be recorded and used for the purpose of analysis. Okay, so this data will be called as raw data. Okay, whatever we collect the data, whatever we collect the information from the people now, that is called as raw data. Okay, so in the form of, see here, this is raw data. See, the scores of a batsman in last 5 matches are given as 45, 34, 2, 77 and 80. So here the scores of a particular batsman given, that too in 5 matches. Okay, these are the scores. So the whatever we have written here, 45, 34, 2, 77 and 80, these data will be called as raw data, that is ungrouped data. Okay, nothing but ungrouped data. Raw data, we can't do anything from this. Okay, that means the data obtained in original random form is called raw or ungrouped data. Okay, for our convenience and to get the better inferences, we will convert this data. Okay, see how? See here, this is grouped data. Okay, whatever the data we collected now, we will arrange this data by aggregating individual observations of a variable into groups. Okay, suppose if we talk about 20 matches, so that too in different countries. 5 India, 5 matches in Pakistan, 5 matches in South Africa, 5 matches in Australia. So if we are taking 4 groups here. If we divide like this, the given data, if we divide like this, this data will be called as grouped data. Okay, understood now?
You can better understand about grouped data while constructing frequency distribution tables. Okay, in the next class we will see this.
Next topic, array. Okay, an arrangement of raw numerical data in ascending or descending order of magnitude is called an array. Okay, so nothing but here whatever we collected data now, whatever the collected data now, we will arrange this data in ascending order or descending order. That will be called as array. Okay, here we are naming it as array. Array means arranging the data either in ascending order or descending order. See this example here. Here directly I am doing our exercise examples. See this exercise 24, first one. Arrange the following data in ascending order. Okay, here they have given some data. See 8, 3, 11, 15, 1, 7, 16, 25, 9, 4 they have given. So these data we have to arrange in ascending order. You know what is ascending order, descending order. So ascending order means from lower to upper. So from smaller to big number. Smaller number to bigger number. See, write down like this. Starting with 1, I am writing all the numbers in ascending order, that is increasing order. Okay, see next example, arrange the following data in descending order. Here also they have given some data here in numbers. Okay, these numbers we have to arrange in descending order. You know how to write this descending order. Just write down the numbers in descending order, that's all, one by one. That means in decreasing order, from bigger number to smaller number, write down. This type of arranging data, this ascending descending order, whatever order you take, that will be called as array. Okay, arrangement of raw numerical data. Here we are not dividing the data into groups. Just whatever data they have given, that we are taking and just arranging in either ascending order or descending order. That is called array. Understood? Now see, hypothesis. Hypothesis is an idea or explanation that can be tested through study and experimentation. See here one example. The students we are taking school A. So school A performed better in class 10th board examinations this year as compared to those of school B. So here we are comparing two schools, school A, school B. We are comparing the results of the 10th class students. Okay, so after comparing these two, what we are saying, school A have performed better in class 10th examinations when compared to the school B. So the students of school A got good score or secured good marks in 10th class, that too when compared to school B. So this is our conclusion by studying the results of the two schools, results of the students of the two schools. Okay, so this conclusion will be called as hypothesis. Now understand what is hypothesis? So this is a hypothesis which can be verified after collecting data pertaining to marks obtained by the students of both these schools and analyzing them. After analyzing the data of the students of these schools, we came to this conclusion that students of school A performed better in class 10th board examinations this year as compared to those of school B. This is the conclusion we are taking from this observations. Okay, so this conclusion will be called as hypothesis. Understood? A hypothesis is an idea or explanation that can be tested through study and experimentation. Understood?